And we are live for the last game of the Can-Am tournament. We have the Central Maine Community College Mustangs taking on the Tommies. Tommies start with Gallant, Speller, Cripps, Drummond, and Eastman. Central Maine starts with Skinner, Miller, Benjamin, Badalassi, and Moore. And a knockdown shot for Sam Drummond early for the Tommies. Badalassi wide open for three, off the mark, short. Badalassi gets his own rebound to John Moore. John Moore kicks it out to Benjamin. Carrington Miller for two, off the mark. Badalassi, another rebound. Great effort by Pietro Badalassi. Back to Badalassi. Badalassi swings it to Miller. Miller to Moore, and Moore draws the foul. Great ball movement from the starting five to start. Moore's free throw off the mark. Jonathan Moore, the freshman from Bridge City, Texas. Moved around the South a little bit. Lived in Mississippi. An avid Mississippi State football fan. Nice steal by Skinner, and he was out of bounds. Good effort by the Mustangs. To continue on Moore, very interesting character. Good kid. Good off the court, and you don't really see those things on the court. So, good stuff from John Moore. Gallant drives to the hole. Jeremy Gallant swings it to Drummond. Drummond to Cripps, off Cripps, right to Miller. And here comes KB, Caleb Benjamin, to Rob Skinner, back to Benjamin. Benjamin to Moore. Jonathan Moore gets pushed off. Badalassi, a wide open three off the mark. Good look, good look. Nice rebound by Jonathan Moore. And a foul is going to be on Pietro Badalassi. Oh, a scrum there with Gallant and Moore, and I don't blame Moore. Gallant was laying right on him. And a forced turnover leads to the Mustangs' ball. Badalassi. Back to Pietro Badalassi. Badalassi swings it to Benjamin. Caleb Benjamin for three, in and out. Nice board. Badalassi had a good chance there for his third board. Drummond to Eastman. Eastman drives, kicks it to Cripps. Cripps, the jumper, off. Rebound by Miller. And down come the Mustangs. Miller, nice pass by Rob Skinner. Miller off the mark. Gallant to Drummond. Drummond drives to Cripps. Cripps to Gallant, walks into a three, banked it in. It is a 5-1 lead for St. Thomas. To Badalassi. Badalassi to Benjamin. Carrington Miller. To Rob Skinner. Rob Skinner, a deep three, in and out. Another rebound by Miller. Miller got shoved from behind. And Benjamin takes a hard fall. And Benjamin gets up quickly. That's good to see. And it'll be Mustangs' ball. And Raekwon Rodriguez is going to enter the game in a little while. So Benjamin. Benjamin swings it to Badalassi, down to Skinner. Skinner to Miller. Carrington Miller kicks it to Benjamin. Benjamin, a wide open three. In and out. Rob Skinner with a big rebound. Back to Benjamin. Badalassi, the mid-range jumper, in and out. There's going to be a foul on Carrington Miller that I don't necessarily agree with. Carrington's going to get a break, as well as Jonathan Moore, as Jordan White and Raekwon Rodriguez enter the game. Nice defense by Skinner to knock away there. Drummond inbounding. Drummond to Gallant. Gallant, they break the press. And a great catch by Ben Cripps, and a little mishap by Ray Rodriguez. Might have just been oversized there. Benjamin to Rodriguez. Rodriguez slips. And down comes Jeremy Gallant for the Tommies to Drummond. Drummond for three, and they hits it. It is a 10-1 lead for the Tommies, and this isn't the start the Mustangs anticipated. Skinner to Badalassi. Benjamin back to Skinner. Skinner, a wide open look for three, off the mark. Badalassi crashes, comes right to Skinner. Benjamin to Badalassi. Badalassi skips it to Skinner. One extra, KB off the mark. Good look by Caleb Benjamin. Just couldn't get it to fall. Gallant spin move. Finds Lanny for three. Off the mark. And here come the Mustangs the other way. Ray Rodriguez to Benjamin. Back to Rodriguez. Ray Rodriguez, nice pass, and Jordan White was not looking. Great look by Ray Rodriguez. Gallant to Cripps. Cripps, a little fake. To Drummond. Drummond for three again. Sam Drummond's feeling it, but he's off the mark. Rebound by Ray Rod. There comes Skinner. Skinner looking for Benjamin. His other guard. Swings it to Badalassi. Badalassi to Rodriguez. Benjamin to White. White traveled. There's going to be a little break here. We're going to get Benjamin and Badalassi off. And we're going to get Elijah Barber from Reston, Virginia, and Xavier Ronan from Belfast, Maine. And Rodriguez fouls Ben Cripps. And the first one's good for Cripps. Keanu Nelson's going to enter for Rob Skinner. He misses it. Xavier Ronan with a rebound. Elijah Barber. Jordan White, a little jump shot, got it. Gets it to go, and that's two for Jordan White. Good shot by Jordan White there. Atkinson. And a backcourt by the Tommies. Great job by the Mustangs, starting to pressure it up. You're going to see Mitch Claiborne enter here for the Tommies, the freshman. Claiborne has a very impressive game. Good hands, good shooter as well. Barber to Ronan. Back to Barber. Barber for three, short. And here come the Tommies the other way. Drummond. Swings it. Atkinson with a nice little move. And he lost the handle. It'll be Mustangs basketball. Coach Gagne probably does not like the start of this game. Atkinson, a deep three off the mark. Up to Nelson. Keanu Nelson, the freshman from Cranston, Rhode Island. Ray Rodriguez to Jordan White again. Jordan White off the mark. Nice crash by Elijah Barber. Good effort, but he was out of bounds. And Anthony York wants her. York with a good read. Just couldn't get away with it. And Keanu Nelson the other way. It went off his leg and out of bounds. Good effort by Keanu Nelson. Great hustle play by the freshman Anthony York. The Tommies get over half court. And Mitch Claiborne almost got away with the travel, it looked like there. And Cripps drew the foul on Ray Rodriguez. That's Rodriguez's second. Or excuse me, Anthony York. That's his first personal. Team's third. Cripps kicks it out to Atkinson. Johnny, I'm good at it. If you want to do, I don't care. And the Mustang's got to settle down here. There's a little foul there. First foul on Xavier Ronan. And Rob Skinner will enter as well for the Mustangs. Michael Chan for the Tommies. And Lane as well. And Oliver Sock for the Tommies as well. Miller with some good ball handling. And Anthony York with some good ball movement. Good job by Anthony York to draw the foul. Ronan inbounding. York, and the one. York, the basket and the foul. Anthony York with a big play there for the Mustangs. And Levi Lapham will enter the game. Air Levi is his nickname. Levi Lapham is a freshman from Belfast, Maine. And he truly can jump out of the building. We get a violation on the Tommies and his Mustang as well. York's redeemed. Second one was good, and Skinner seems to be got kind of cut off. Sock with the ball. Up to Chan, back to Babin. Babin running point. That looks like an unconventional guard, if you ask me. Chan to Sock, back to Babin. Babin swings it to Chan. Chan to Aceman. And York tipped it away. And you can see that Mustang defense starting to swarm like they did last night. They were everywhere. Started with Rob Skinner. Eastman gets it in to Lane. Lane for three. Makes it. First, Lane drained it. I think Lapham had a lot of confidence. Eastman to the basket off the mark. Lane again for three, way off. Nice work by Elijah Barber. Elijah Barber off the backboard and in. Elijah Barber for 2. It is a 14-8 lead for the Tommies. Chan gets blocked by Skinner. Skinner dives on the floor for the rebound. And the basket counts. The foul's going to go to Anthony York. That is Anthony York's 2nd personal, team's 6th. And Badalassi's going to replace York. And Lapham's going to get replaced by Moore. And here comes Rob Skinner. It is a 17-8 lead for the Tommies. Miller is stripped. Eastman comes down with it. And the Tommies are playing some really good basketball here tonight. Chan with the ball. Chan off the glass and in. Rob Skinner with the ball. And Skinner is hacked. And Skinner goes to the basket. And you gotta love the intensity that Rob Skinner brings every play. And the free throw's off for Skinner. It's made by Skinner, and the Mustangs will take a timeout. And we'll be right back. And we're back for Mustangs action here. Tommies with the ball. Nice play by Jonathan Moore. Good hands. Barber. Elijah Barber draws the contact. Good take by Elijah Barber. Barber's first free throw is good. And a little wholesale change here for the Tommies. The starting 5, including Claiborne, enters. So Drummond, Gallant, Claiborne, Speller, and Cripps. Mitch Claiborne kicks it out to Drummond. Drummond for 3. Way off. And a jump ball will lead to, I believe, Tommy's ball. And Caleb Benjamin enters, returning from injury. He looks pretty taped up to me. Benjamin's a tough cookie. the freshman from Belfast, Maine. Drummond. Nice play by Garcia to keep it alive. Nice play by EJ Garcia. Skinner, the runner, off the mark. And it'll be Tommy's ball. And Garcia gets a wrap-up foul. And they're in the 1-and-1. Free throws off the mark. Good box out by the Mustangs, and EJ Garcia comes up with it. Caleb Benjamin in the corner. Nice take by Badalassi. Kicks it out to Skinner. Back to Garcia. Garcia, shot blocked. And Garcia picks up his second foul. And Rodriguez will pick up Garcia. Garcia picks up his second foul. And the first one's good for Cripps. Second one is off the mark. Good rebound by Pietro Badalassi. And Badalassi gets hacked. Can't believe there's no call there on Badalassi got hacked going to the hole. Badalassi has 4 rebounds now. Good look. Badalassi inbounding. To Moore. To Benjamin. Up to Skinner. Skinner to Benjamin to Ray Rodriguez. Rodriguez piles himself in and there's no call. And Jordan White replaces Rodriguez. Sam Drummond. And a timeout there for the Tommies. Great defense by Petro Badalassi and KB. Benjamin looks ginger, but he is toughing this one out. And we're back to timeout. Gallant to Cripps. Mitch Claiborne for three. Banks it in. That is the second straight, or that's the second banked three today for the Tommies. Now Rob Skinner gets going to the hole. Rob Skinner, wild shot. Badalassi resets. Off the drop, Pietro Badalassi for two. Drummond and Jordan White picks up a foul. Mustangs have 9 fouls early. And you're going to see Anthony York enter for Jordan White, as well as Carrington Miller for Jonathan Moore. Great minutes there by John Moore. Drummond off the mark. Badalassi comes up with a rebound. And get it to Skinner and knocked away by the Tommies. Good play by Badalassi. Skinner finds Badalassi. Badalassi spins off him. Wide open three for Skinner, short. Gallant to Claiborne. Claiborne to Drummond. Looks like he made a walk there. The Gallant for three, off the mark. Badalassi rips another board. And the foul by Claiborne. Great job by Pietro Badalassi, fighting for the rebound. That is his 5th rebound so far. Miller to York. And it looked like York got mugged, but no call there. Ref said it was all ball. Speller to Mitch Claiborne. Claiborne for three, long. Benjamin with a nice move to get around. And Caleb Benjamin's limping. And KB is gutting this one out. And Elijah Barber's in. Badalassi to Miller. Miller to Skinner. Badalassi to the hole. Off the board and off. Oh, looks like a carry there, and that's going to be a carry on Jeremy Speller. Mustangs trail by 11 here in the first half with 6:22 to go. Badalassi to Skinner. Barber back to Badalassi. You got to think the Mustangs are want to work it to Carrington Miller. To Badalassi. Badalassi swings it out. Pietro Badalassi for three. In and out. Nice board by Anthony York. Foul and one. Anthony York. Anthony York, second straight and one. Gets the bucket and the foul. And it looks like there's going to be a wholesale change for the Tommies. Sox in. Eastman's in. Babin's in. Valane's in. And Chan is in. And it looks like the Mustangs are going to roll with with Keanu right now. Keanu Nelson, excuse me, for Rob Skinner. Give Rob Skinner a little break. Anthony York at the line. And Coach Gagne wants a violation call. And Babin to Salk. To Valane. Good defense from Badalassi. Pietro Badalassi! For the steal. And Badalassi is flying out there today. Pietro Badalassi had his finger popped into place, backed into place last night. And he is flying around like there is nothing wrong. Definitely gone through the pain. Atkinson. Nice play by Carrington Miller. Hustle play by Carrington Miller. And Badalassi couldn't handle the pass. Great effort by Carrington Miller. And Elijah Barber up in Babin. And Elijah Barber took an elbow to the face and he is down. Elijah Barber is in pain. And we're going to take a short timeout. An injury timeout. And we're back. Elijah Barber was helped off by trainer Dustin Stanton. He's the athletic trainer here at Central Maine Community College. Mullane. And York took the charge. Anthony York is making the difference today. And Pietro Badalassi is getting into it. And you're going to love the intensity from the Mustangs now. Lane and Badalassi had a little bit of a go there. And you got to love the intensity, all clean fun. And Babin fouls Badalassi, and Badalassi will shoot. It'll be a 1-and-1 for Pietro Badalassi here. Badalassi's off the rim and out. Eastman handles it. Stripped by Badalassi to Villain. Villain for three. Off the mark. Rebound, Carrington Miller. Miller to Nelson. Carrington Miller for three. Off the mark. Good rebound by Anthony York. Keanu Nelson for three off the mark. And Badalassi fights for it. And gets the foul. Pietro Badalassi. Him and Anthony York have been the X Factors here in the first. Anthony York has came to play today. And that is Oliver Sock's fourth foul in the first half. He has one more foul to spare or he will foul out. Badalassi's is good. Badalassi's second rattles home. Badalassi now has 4 points. Eastman now. Double lane. There's going to be a call here on Badalassi. I think that's Badalassi's first personal. Or that's the second on Pietro Badalassi. And the lane shot is in. And Ronan's going to replace Badalassi, and Moore's going to replace York. Anthony York with great minutes, filling minutes there for the Mustangs. Nice rebound by Salar Khan. The Mustangs are into the press. Keanu Nelson and Aaron pass. Right in the middle of two guys, and wasn't expected one guy to do something. And Miller with a great steal. Carrington Miller, great pass to Keanu Nelson for two. Keanu Nelson's first career basket. Oliver Babin throws it away. The Mustangs are starting to get some momentum. And the starting five for the Tommies re-enter. Speller's in, Cripps is in, Drummond's in, Gallant's in, as well as Mitch Claiborne. Ronan for Moore. John Moore looking for Carrington Miller. Lost the handle. Claiborne presses the pass here. Cripps to Claiborne, to Gallant. Gallant resets. Gowan to Drummond, Drummond to Speller, Speller a wide open layup. Breakdown of the defense there for the Mustangs. Here come the Mustangs the other way. Nelson, Ronan, Kahn, Moore, and Miller is the crew right now for the Mustangs. Moore kicks it up to Ronan. Xavier Ronan for three, off the mark. Jonathan Moore. Tough board. Someone tugging his jersey down. Tough to jump with that. And Miller gets a shove in on Gallant. And Gallant draws the foul. That's the second on Carrington Miller. Gallant, good. Rob Skinner re-enters, as well as Rayquan Rodriguez. Ray Rodriguez, good box out, but doesn't matter. Basket's good. It's a 10-point lead now for the Tommies with 2:33 to go, 28-18. Ronan lost the handle. Nice play by Skinner. And it looked like it went off green, but it looks like they're going to retain it for the Tommies. Drummond inbounding. Drummond to Claiborne. Mitch Claiborne's really impressed me here, the freshman. We're going to get a block on Drummond. And Salar Khan's got a chance here to cut into this and make this single digits here. And you're going to see Danny Judd here for the first time today. And the first one is off by Khan. Checking into the game is Daniel Judd and Jordan White for John Moore and Xavier Ronan. And Salar hits the second one. Khan's going to get replaced by Badalassi. Gallant. Nice play by Jordan White. Nice steal by Ray Rodriguez. Ray Rod with a huge steal. Skinner slows it down. Badalassi to Judd. Daniel Judd, the freshman from Montreal, Quebec. Badalassi to Judd. Down low to back to Badalassi, off the mark. Looked good from here. Badalassi couldn't get the roll. Off the mark. And Skinner comes the other way. Back to Ray Rodriguez. Rodriguez to Judd. Daniel Judd for three, off the mark. Good look for Danny Judd. Judd's a shooter too. And Gallant slows things down here. About under a minute to go here. Rob Skinner with a steal. What a... And Claiborne. Nice bounce pass to Speller. And the basket is good. A 30-19 lead for the Tommies here in the first half. Rob Skinner to Judd. Judd back to Skinner. Skinner slows things down here. Mustangs have 15 to shoot. Skinner, a deep three, pulls up. No good. $20 seconds here for the Mustangs, and they'll get the last shot. And Rob Skinner will have two shots here. A chance to make it a single-digit game again. First one rattles home for Skinner. Claiborne, oh, and he misses. Skinner, pull up three at the buzzer! Oh, no good. And the Mustangs will go down to halftime by 10. 30-20. The Tommies lead. And we'll be back for hopefully a more eventful second half. This is Mustangs TV. And we're back. We're back for second half action. Mustangs trail by 10 points, 30-20. Here with my colleague, Justin. This is Justin's first day on the job. Justin, how you doing?
Very good. Yourself?
Doing good, doing good. Mustangs ball to start. Rob Skinner, Pedalassi. Carrington Miller. Alley-oop from Rob Skinner to start the game. Great play by Skinner to Miller. And the Mustangs are starting to press. And they're going to get a hand check on Elijah Barber there. And the Mustangs have lost Benjamin for the game. Caleb Benjamin will not return tonight. Is the word
it
I'm
looks like
getting.
he's on crutches right now.
Gallant to the hoop. Blocked away. Elijah Barber lays out. No luck. Jeremy Eastman off the board. Block. Speller, no look. Rebound by Miller. Badalassi for three. Pietro Badalassi bounced it around. Rebound, Carrington Miller. And Carrington Miller got hacked. And Elijah Barber gets the rebound. How is that not a foul on Carrington Miller? My goodness. Nice strip by Badalassi. And the Mustangs are starting to feel it. Barber on Gallant. Gallant, nice switch by Badalassi. Drummond to Gallant. And that'll be Mustangs ball. And there's 1 second on the shot clock. You're going to have to do a catch and shoot or a tip play here for the Tommies. Gallant, a wild shot, no good. And it's Mustangs ball. Here they come the other way. Skinner to Elijah Barber, back to Skinner. Skinner swings it to Badalassi. Pietro Badalassi. To Elijah Barber. Elijah Barber. Long three, no good. And it's off Drummond and out of bounds. Any tissues anywhere? Thank you. And we'll be right back with a timeout. And it is Mustangs ball with 18:03 to go here in the second. They made a little run here to make it a 6-point game. Rob Skinner up fakes a three. To Badalassi, back to Skinner. Barber to Miller. Miller to Moore. And John Moore draws the foul. Good take by Jonathan Moore. You got to see a lot more of that from Moore. Jonathan Moore has all the potential in the world, and that's what Coach Gagne sees in him. Big, strong kid. Good shot. Can do a lot of things for this team. And he gets the roll. Free throw's good for John Moore. And the board's off. No good.
And that is Mustangs basketball.
Nice play by Skinner and Elijah Barber. Carrington Miller is going to be inbounding here for the Mustangs. Gets it to Skinner. I feel like Skinner got pushed, but I guess no call. Here's a 30-25 Mustangs lead. Or, sorry, are trailing. Steal by Elijah Barber, and he's going the other way. Elijah Barber, beautiful move to the basket. Elijah Barber for two. Here's a 30-27 lead. Padalassi with a steal. Lost control of it. Drummond to Atkinson. To Drummond. And Briggs answers back with two. It's a good answer for the Tommies to get their first points of the game. Skinner to Barber, back to Skinner. Mustangs trying to settle things down here. Elijah Barber lost it off the dribble. And Elijah Barber gets a timeout. Great hustle play by him as he returns from injury. And we'll be right back from Mustangs TV. And the Mustangs will inbound. And it's white ball. Badalassi inbounding. And we're going to get a sub. Villain's going to enter. He's going to replace Eastman. Skinner. Skinner's got a mismatch. I don't know if they're going to utilize. Don't realize. But Lassie, good ball movement. Swings it to Elijah Barber. Elijah Barber to John Moore. And a late call there. And Villain appears to be shaken up. Drummond for three off the mark. Rebound by Badalassi. Badalassi another rebound, and he's up in the open court. Pietro Badalassi to Carrington Miller, and he loses the handle. Pietro Badalassi is frustrated with himself. But Badalassi is having himself a strong game here this afternoon. Miller with a save. Badalassi to Barber. Barber off the mark. And that will remain Mustangs ball. It is a 32-27 game here. Badalassi with 9 rebounds so far in this contest to go along with 4 points. Rodriguez and White enter the game, replacing Moore and Miller. A little delay here in play, and then we're back at it. Badalassi inbounding. Skinner for three, short. Would have been a big three by Skinner, making it a 2-point game, but he can't hit it. Nice play by Elijah Barber. Skinner to White, back to Elijah Barber. Skinner for two, finally gets one to go. Rob Skinner. Prior to that was 0 for 7. Finally gets one to rattle home. And we're going to get a foul call. And there wasn't a recorded foul I didn't see. Maybe Elijah Barber? Not sure who that one was on. Yeah, I believe it was on Elijah Barber. And that was off of Mitch Claiborne. Mitch Claiborne dribbled him off his foot. And there's the 3-point game, and you're going to see Anthony York come back in, who had a huge first half. Anthony York really took over the first half for the Central Maine Community College Mustangs. And a frustration play. Rodriguez had an open layup. Badalassi to Rodriguez. Rodriguez a lay-in. Nice pass by Pietro Badalassi. And it's a 1-point game here. Chan works it to Sock. Claiborne a wide open three off the mark. Board by Anthony York. Here comes Raekwon Rodriguez with a full head of steam. Ray Rod to the hoop. Gets fouled. Nice play by Ray Rodriguez to get open. And Skinner's going to get replaced by Keanu Nelson, the freshman from Cranston West High School in Cranston, Rhode Island. Badalassi. Oh, an errant pass by Badalassi, and Chan with an easy lay-in. And Chan takes it over after a turnover by the Mustangs. Claiborne swing it to Babin. Babin behind the back. And Babin picks up an aggressive foul. Anthony York looked like he had his second charge. No call. There's a wholesale change there. You got Drummond re-entering, as well as Cripps and Speller. And Barber is going to replace Badalassi here. Badalassi was a strong 6:31 in the second half. It is a 34-31 lead with 13:29 to go for the Tommies. Back to play. Keanu Nelson. to Elijah Barber. Elijah Barber at the top. Ray Rodriguez draws some contact. Jordan White. Barber with a great crossover. Step back off the mark. There's an elbow by Cripps into Anthony York's mouth. And Anthony York is fired up. Great play by Anthony York. Anthony York has really stepped it up a level here today. York, wide open layup and right on cue. Anthony York scores. 34 to 33 lead now for the Tommies. Speller, nice block away by Elijah Barber, and Drummond for three answers. Sam Drummond for two, excuse me. Marked as a two. Barber to Rodriguez. Tommy's up by three, 15 left on the shot clock. Rodriguez, good movement, good pass. White was hacked, no call. And Drummond slows it down here for the Tommies. Cripps. Oh, looks like a little carry there, no call though. Drummond, the fall away, no good. And Cripps was stripped. And Captain Carrington Miller is going to re-enter the game for Jordan White. Miller has been the heart and soul of this Mustangs team the last 3 years since he got here, his freshman year. The junior from Bingham, Maine. Ray Rodriguez with a steal. Ray Rod. And one! Ray Rodriguez. Ray Rod with the steal, and the basket, and the foul. Ray Rod's free throw is no good. And here come the Tommies back. Drummond for three, no good. Tipped up by Cripps, and it is Mustangs ball. And it is a 1-point lead. Their lead is evaporated. The Mustangs have clawed back into it. And it seems all the momentum and the pendulum has swung the Mustangs' way. Even down by a point. Carrington Miller on the drive. Up and under, no good. Looked a lot of contact there. And Speller. Rodriguez dives. Anthony York. And it's Mustangs ball. And you're going to see Solar Khan re-enter the game. Solar Khan will enter for Rodriguez. And a good shift of play by Ray Rodriguez, and there's going to be a timeout for the Tommies, a full timeout. So we're going to take a break here. The Mustangs are down by one, 36-35 with 11 to go. Should be a good one. We're back here. 11 to go. 36-35. Mustangs ball. Kahn inbounds it. Barber for three. And the Mustangs lead. Elijah Barber for three. 38-36. Mustangs are up. Elijah Barber with a steal. And the Mustangs starting to feel it. Rob Skinner for three, off the mark. Good hustle by Barber. And Mitch Claiborne gets pinned by Rob Skinner. Rob Skinner with a block. Elijah Barber the other way. Carrington Miller. No foul. And Claiborne back and gets Skinner this time. And it's tied 38-38. No call on the Carrington Miller drive. It's baffling. Mustangs working it around here. Rob Skinner to Miller. Carrington Miller is looking for York to cut. Just lack of communication there. And you're going to see Pietro Badalassi, the freshman from Canberra, Australia, enter here. Mitch Claiborne here with the ball. Mitch Claiborne on the drive. Gets it to Michael Chan. And there's a charge! Anthony York again. Anthony York is laying down the lumber today, folks. York, the 6'4" freshman from J Maine. And the high school of Spruce Mountain is a combination of J Maine and Livermore Falls, Maine. That's where York hails from. .38 with 9:39 to go. Skinner, Barber, Badalassi, Miller, and York for the Mustangs. And a good look by Badalassi. Skinner just stopped in his tracks. And it'll be a deflection off Elijah Barber. And it will still be Tommy's ball. And here comes Speller. Jeremy Speller lost the handle. Right to Pietro Badalassi. Badalassi has a steal. To Carrington Miller. What a pass! Pietro Badalassi threads the needle to Carrington Miller for two. And the Mustangs regain the lead. And the Tommies get up over half court. Atkinson, the fade off, no look. Badalassi with another rebound. Badalassi to Skinner. Skinner slows it down. Slows the pace down, waits for his teammates to arrive. Barber for three. Off the mark. And it'll be Mustangs basketball. Badalassi, probably a 70-foot pass in stride to Carrington Miller. To Miller. Badalassi to Miller. And he gets fouled. Or no foul call, and he still gets the bucket to go. Carrington Miller and Badalassi finding some chemistry here. Might help that they're roommates. And it's Mustangs basketball. And Rob Skinner is down. We're going to take an injury timeout. Hopefully it's not serious for Skinner and the Mustangs. Carrington Miller drives baseline. A lot of contact and still no call. Mustangs reset. Badalassi gets the basket to go. Pietro Badalassi and Carrington Miller. Maybe a Brady to Gronk, I don't know. They're finding some chemistry there. Carrington Miller goes up into the stands to deflect the ball away. And the Central Maine Community College Mustangs have turned it on. Babin drives for the Tommies. Down to Cripps. Cripps down to the 6'9", Sam Ashby. No luck. And we're going to get a foul on Raekwon Rodriguez. That is Rodriguez second team foul. Atkinson to Cripps. Cripps swings it to Babin. Babin's a three-point threat. He hasn't been able to get one off today. Cripps drives, no good. And Raekwon Rodriguez the other way to Elijah. Barber slows it down. Nelson for three, off the mark. Rebound. Badalassi swings it down to low to Rodriguez. We're going to get a 3-second call on Ray Rodriguez. And Elijah Barber's going to take a break here. And Xavier Ronan will enter for the Central Maine Mustangs. Inbounding is Drummond. Drummond to Atkinson. Drummond back up to Speller, and they're going to get a call on Ray Rodriguez, and Keanu Nelson crashes hard into the booth. And that's Rodriguez's third personal. Team's sixth. And Speller wildly throws it out of play. And it is Mustangs ball. Carrington Miller is going to get a break here. Mustangs starting to really control play here. Keanu Nelson here, running the show. Swings it to Ronan. Ronan to Badalassi. Badalassi regains a... Badalassi to Ray Rodriguez. Ray Rod, no call. Questionable then there. And Drummond. Pietro Badalassi, good defense. And Badalassi gets the steal. Badalassi pulls out. Back to Jordan White. Jordan White to the basket, no good. And it'll be Tommy's ball as it went off Ray Rod's fingers. And the Tommies will do a line change. Claiborne, Chan, Eastman, and Cripps are in the game now for the Tommies. Jonathan Moore enters for Pietro Badalassi here. Badalassi has 6 points with 11 rebounds, leading the Mustangs in rebounds. We're going to have a backcourt call, and the Mustangs are going to start to try and finish this thing out sharp. Don't want to get sloppy here in the last 5:35 to go. Xavier Ronan with the steal. Xavier Ronan for 2. Xavier Ronan with the steal and the basket. Eastman. Steal again by Xavier Ronan. To Ray Rodriguez. Ray Rodriguez off the mark. Jonathan Moore got pulled down. And no call. So it will remain Tommy's ball. Claiborne and Chan. Chan trapped. Nice cut by Mitch Claiborne. Mitch Claiborne to the basket, no good. And the Mustangs are running. Keanu Nelson at the top of the key. Swings out to Ronan. Ronan kicks it out, and Rodriguez dives on the floor. Rayrod. The Mustangs are going to get a timeout. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout for the Mustangs, and Carrington Miller checks back in, and we'll be right back on Mustangs TV. And Rodriguez inbounding Mustangs ball here with an 8-point lead, 46-38 Mustangs. Eastman grabs the ball. Claiborne, a wide open look for 3. Mitch Claiborne doesn't get it to hit. It looks like it is Mustangs basketball. And the Tommies have been without their starting point guard, Gallant. Dylan Gallant has been an X factor this whole tournament. And Ray Rodriguez, a pull-up off the mark. Rebound by Villain. Villain looking for Claiborne. Claiborne wide open. Claiborne kicks it out. Eastman pulls it out. A little helter-skelter action right there. Elijah to Ray Rodriguez. Ray Rod for 2. Ray Rodriguez for 2. Eastman off his leg and out of bounds, and it is Mustangs basketball. Anthony York re-enters for Jordan White. The Mustangs are rolling with Barber, Rodriguez, Moore, York, and Miller, with captain Rob Skinner taking an extended break with an injury. Elijah Barber running the show here. To Raekwon Rodriguez. Raekwon Rodriguez drives, kicks it to Barber. Barber for 2, short. Jonathan Moore with a rebound. Jonathan Moore to Miller. Carrington Miller, Miller. Dribbled off his foot. And York takes another charge. Anthony York is taking over on the defensive end. Barber from trouble getting it into Miller. Gets it to Carrington Miller, back to Barber. You're going to see Rob Skinner re-enter. It's good to see him back from injury. Barber to York. Down to Moore. That'll be Mustangs basketball. It's going to be Tommy's basketball, excuse me. And Babin inbounding. Tommy's had to do some serious work here. Babin to Villain. Claymore with a little slick play. We're going to get a foul on Rob Skinner. And Badalassi is going to re-enter for the Mustangs. For Jonathan Moore. Claiborne. The inbound pass from Babin. Claiborne swings it around. Eastman for three. Eastman's rims in and out. That'll be Mustangs basketball. With 2:19 to go, Mustangs have some clock management to work on. And Rob Skinner brings it up the court. Skinner, a pull-up three. Not really a need there. Petro Badalassi with another rebound. And Badalassi racks in his 12th rebound of the day. And Badalassi's going to be shooting two. Or excuse me, 1 and 1. Badalassi needs 4 points to complete the double-double. Badalassi's free throw is good. His second one is good as well. Pietro Badalassi has 8 points now with 12 rebounds. Badalassi just needs 2 points to complete. Oh, excuse me. Badalassi, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. He needs 2 points to complete the double-double. And the Mustangs will probably do some clock management here. Badalassi inbounding to Skinner. Skinner. Badalassi swings it to Carrington Miller. Carrington Miller, nice pass to Anthony York. Anthony York gets blocked. We're going to get a foul on Anthony York, I believe. Or Rob Skinner, excuse me, with a foul. That's Rob Skinner's second personal. Team's 7th. So it'll be 1 and 1 here for Villain. Villain's free throw off the board, off the mark. It is Tommy's basketball. Nice hustle by Skinner to try and save it. Took a long bounce. .127 here in the second half. Mustangs lead 50-38 in a defensive battle. Babin, a backdoor play to Claiborne. Babin, a wild three, way off the mark. And Badalassi rips down his 13th rebound. Badalassi swings it to Miller. Miller, call a travel on Carrington Miller. Miller doesn't like the call. And Mitch Claiborne dribbles up the floor. And Valent drives the hole and draws the foul on Anthony York. That is that is Anthony York's third foul. of the game. Second free throw is good. So 1 of 2 for Valiant. Or Villain, excuse me. Barber to Badalassi. Badalassi swings it to Skinner. Back to Barber. Good screen set by Badalassi. Badalassi, open 3. In and out. That'll be Mustangs ball here with 35. Badalassi's 3 ran in and out. Carrington Miller, power move, in and out. And it is Mustangs ball. And Coach Gagne is going to take a 30-second timeout. But we'll keep it here with you. You have to think Coach Gagne is just telling them, settle down, run a clean set, and let's get this thing in. Let's get this thing wrapped up.
Yep, take their time and
the Mustangs will roll out Miller, Skinner, Barber, York, and Badalassi with 30.4 to go. Swings it to Miller. More to Barber. The Mustangs are going to slow things down. And Skinner is going to run out the clock, and the Central Maine Community College Mustangs are going to go away with a win. 50-39, the Mustangs win.
what a great game for the Mustangs. One thing that I noticed is that in the second half, they immediately took over the defense with Anthony York and all those charging calls, and it really changed the game pace for the Mustangs.
It really did. And so that's it from the Can-Am tournament. Mustangs 2-0 in the Can-Am tournament. And that was a great game. And we'll be back with you for some more Mustangs basketball. See you later. I'm Mike.
I'm Ralph.
And Ralph and I are signing off for the night. Have a good night.